If you have a weight loss goal and you're looking to have more permanent results and to do things a healthy way, then having your body composition measure can be a great way to track your progress and make sure you're losing the right type of weight as you go forward on your weight loss journey. My name is Catherine Basu, this is Tighten and Tone Tuesday, and today I'm going to share with you my experience with one of the most accurate and easiest ways to have your body composition tested, and that is by completing a test with the Bod Pod. So first of all, what is a Bod Pod? A Bod Pod is this device right here, shown empty. It looks a little bit like a device you might use to go into outer space. But even though I do record these episodes from Houston, Texas, I did not have to go to NASA to pay the Bod Pod a visit. So after seeing what the Bod Pod looks like, you might be wondering how it works if it's not sending you into space to figure out your body composition. Basically, the purpose of the Bod Pod is to figure out your volume. Because if you think back to your science class, you might remember that density equals mass over volume. So if we have your mass, which we can get from a scale, and we know your volume, which the Bod Pod will give us, we can figure out your density. And your body has different densities for fatty tissue and lean tissue, things like your muscle and bones and other things that are not fat. So once we know your density, we can also figure out what percentage of your body weight is from lean tissue, like your muscle tissue, and what percentage of your body is from fat. So now that you've seen the Bod Pod and you have a general idea of how it works to calculate your body composition, let's talk about what to expect on testing day. First, you want to schedule your appointment so that you have 2 hours between your appointment time and the last time you plan on exercising and eating. Once you arrive at the facility, your tester will ask you your height, and then you'll need to dress up for your date with the Bod Pod. Here's me sitting in the Bod Pod. You can kind of see what I had to wear. Because the Bod Pod figures out your volume by calculating changes in pressure throughout the test, you'll need to wear a cap, which the Bod Pod facility will provide. That's going to prevent any air that would get in your hair from messing up your results. And you'll also need to wear some kind of outfit that's very tight and not cotton. You can see me in there. I was wearing a polyester 2-piece bathing suit. That was to ensure that there weren't any pressure changes due to interference with my clothes. So less clothing you can wear, the better when you go in for your test. Once you've gotten dressed and you've been weighed, the Bod Pod itself will have to go through some calibration. So the tester is going to have the Bod Pod run while it's empty, and then they're going to have you sit inside. Now, it might look a little scary if you're claustrophobic, but there is a red button that you can press that will signify that you're feeling claustrophobic and you want to get out. And the good news is the test only lasts for 20 seconds. All you have to do is sit in there, nice and still, breathe normally, and wait for 20 seconds. You will hear a little pop. Nothing bad is happening, it's just the air pressure. And you won't even really feel anything different. You might worry that the test isn't even working or on, but as long as you have a good tester, things should be going fine. After that first test, your Bod Pod tester is going to open up the Bod Pod and then close you back in there for another 20 seconds to make sure that your test results are looking good. And then when you're done, you're going to get your results. Your results will look something like this, and on the form you're going to get the amount of your weight that is from fat, the amount of your weight that is from lean tissue, your total weight, also the percentages calculated out. You'll also get to figure out your estimated resting metabolic rate, and they even give you some information as to how many calories your body probably needs based on different activity levels that you might have in your life. And I will share these results with you, but I'm going to save them until next week, where I'm going to share a comparison of my results from the Bod Pod body composition test to a handheld bioimpedance test and to a third test, which would be my results from doing the circumference measurements that I had shared with you in a previous video. So stay tuned for my results and that comparison if you're interested in learning more about the Bod Pod and how it compares to other common body fat percentage tests. Now that you've watched this video, I want you to take action now. Leave me a comment below the video telling me what you think. Would you take a trip to the Bod Pod? Have you ever had your body fat percentage tested? I'd love to know what you think and any questions that you might have about the Bod Pod test experience itself or anything else that might be on your mind. As always, I want to thank you so much for stopping by for this week's Tight and Tone Tuesday. I hope you have a great week, awesome workouts, and you'll come back for the follow-up episode in 2 weeks where I'll share my test results from the bod pod and also from a handheld device and circumference measurements. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on YouTube and to share it with a friend. As a former classroom teacher, I love working with teachers trying to start a healthy lifestyle. And if you are a teacher or you have a friend who is, I hope that you'll join us next week for a free 7-day challenge just for teachers. To learn more and save your spot, head on over to fitarmadillo.com and click on Teachers Challenge. Hope to see you there.